In this video, we're going to cover the various charts and bits and pieces of information that you can get about the services that are occurring within the RTOS. So we're going to go to the charts menu and we're going to look at service call utilization. Now what you can see over here on the right is a legend, and these are all of the service calls that have been logged. And over here on the left are graphs, and each one of these represent the numbers of percentages that they occur on the timeline. Now as you can see, we can move this. Let's see, we have something notable here. If you'll notice that queues are green, so you can see that queues and mailboxes are taking up most of the we'll say time along the timeline. In other words, those things are getting called more often, and they're consuming more time in the application than the other services. These are user functions in white, which would be this guy right here. They get called quite a bit. And then in blue, these are events. So they're called 1.7% of the time. Okay. And let's go to service component utilization. Now you'll notice that of the components that we have queues, pipes, mailboxes, events, semaphores, mutexes, and timers. So the timers, it goes off once a second. We have one timer on there, so it's 0.0 something. We don't go into the hundreds. It's just a single decimal point percentage that we look at there. But as you can see, the queues are utilized 64.1% of the time that the application is running during the capture session. You can see that the mailboxes are utilized 29.5% of the time. Events are utilized 3.4% of the time, and pipes are utilized 1% of the time. Semaphores are utilized 1%, as well as mutexes. Task utilization, and this tells you where your application is spending most of its time. For instance, on this time on the graph here, you can see if you'll add all of these up, they add up to 100%, and the time is the total amount of time that occurred over the capture. And it shows that these tasks, if you look at the legend here too, task 0 consumed 6.1% of total CPU time. And if you look at 6, 7, and 8, those are 5.8, 5.8, and 5.7. So 6, 7, and 8, that's task 3, 4, and 5. They consumed approximately just under 6% of the CPU time. And if you look at legend 11 and 12, which is task 8 and 9, they consumed approximately just under 6%, as well as 15 and 16, which is task 12 and 13. They consumed just under 6% of total CPU time. 9 and 10 are task 6 and 7. They consumed less than 1%. Or slightly above 0%. Again, we don't go into the hundreds here, we just go into the tenths. And so you can see pretty much what's occurring most often, which threads are consuming your CPU time. And that's it for this video. I hope that was a little bit informative for you, and look forward to doing another one. And thank you for watching.